Guess what? Oh, it's wrong. Can't quit your phone.
Man, some people these days, they have no shame, seriously. Or I guess rather, these monsters, they're not necessarily people, they're predators at this point. So, anyways, buckle up, folks. Here we go. This case was handed over to us by content creator Ratgrave, who handles other VRChat content. Thank you, Ratgrave, so much for helping keep children safe like this and for handing this over to me and having so much faith in me being able to push this out and to spread awareness. Seriously, thank you, Ratgrave. Today we're talking about an Eboy VRChat predator named Sharky Storm 06. Now, I'm not exactly a genius, but I'm pretty sure the number 06 in his name stands for 2006, which in theory would make him 18. The math checks out. This is factually matching what the victim has stated as well. So, what is it with people putting their birthdays in their names? Y'all are weird for that. I don't understand, really. I don't get it. Please note that Sharky is 18 as stated in his bio. Some of you might say, well, Celestios, at least he's not like mid-20s or something like that. And to those people I say, take a seat and rewind, because the victim is 4 years younger than Sharky himself. And remember, Sharky is freshly turned 18. Sharky, this is genuinely vile. So, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Does that say Sharky has VRChat children? This guy's literally 18, barely even an adult, and he's another one of those weird family role players. I do not doubt that he does things with his VRChat children, given his weird interest in today's victim. If you're willing to cheat on your partner with a child as Sharky has done, then I most certainly don't doubt that you're sick enough to get with your own, quote, VRChat children and family. Sharky, how would you feel if you were an adult and had children and someone else took advantage of your child? Not very great, I'd imagine. Now think about how you've done that to someone else's child. The point is, you need to do some serious reflection, dude. Well, how do we know Sharky has a girlfriend for sure? Well, the victim had met her before in a lobby and they had spoken previously and also had one another added. The victim goes ahead and gives the evidence to his girlfriend, who says that she will ghost Sharky instead of being confrontational with him. Honestly though, I think this is something that you need to speak out about. You're his partner. You are supposed to hold him accountable, hold him responsible. Presumably, you're an adult. You have to speak out for the safety of this child that is coming to you with concrete evidence of your partner being a predator, and you choose to do very little. Now, I'm not trying to shame you or get on top of you about this. It's just weird. Just going forward, please say something. Please, for the sake of this victim, don't leave them hanging. Do better next time. This lady said that she would ghost Sharky instead of confronting Sharky, and she actually wound up removing the victim entirely. And honestly, I gotta say that I'm disappointed. Genuinely disappointed. Going forward, don't live your life like this. Don't live your life possibly supporting a predator. Just do better, like I was saying before. Just do better. Coming back to this screenshot with Sharky's girlfriend, we learn that Sharky frequently mods an instance of a popular world, the Black Cat. Now, I've had my fair share of weird experiences in the Black Cat, and overall, the Black Cat is probably one of the weirdest worlds to visit in VRChat. There's always some sort of form of gooners and weirdos. It's just a strange place. Now, apparently, Sharky often visits and mods a group instance called Demonic Voice Actors. Now, not only does he mod for this group, but he is also a co-owner of this VRChat group. And I believe he needs to step down immediately because this is unacceptable behavior for someone to be hosting any sort of lobbies. And also, it makes me wonder what Sharky truly is like behind closed doors in these private group lobbies, or even public group lobbies, for my knowledge. Also, can I just say that this is the worst Pizzap Photoshop banner I think I've ever seen. Also, the group's profile picture looks like it was slapped into an AI generator. Another predator sin to the tally. Now, interestingly enough, after the victim had shown their face to this 18-year-old, he instantly claimed to be a child himself after exchanging face reveals. Now, this is 100% a lie to try to calm the pressure he was now facing of doing illegal things with a victim. Which makes me wonder, how many times has Sharky truly done these sort of things? How many times has Sharky Loverboy, Certified Diddy 2.0, done these activities with a child? Now, I'm with the victim here on this one, as you should be too. I'm inclined to believe that this isn't Shark's first predator rodeo. Now, why are you getting kissy with a child in VR that you literally met a few hours ago and sounding like the most stereotypical Vrchat Eboy? Brother, you're 18. Go work at McDonald's. It's the only place that will hire you after this video. Quite literally, put the fries in the bag. Now, up next, we have a screenshot of Sharky's face reveal that he had sent to the victim, where he quite literally looks like a melon. His face is melon-shaped. There's just no other way for me to say it. Or coconut shaped? I've never seen a more perfectly round face. I'm not trying to bully this guy or anything. Actually, I think I'm lying to myself. You look ridiculous with this Snapchat filter, dude. Please, take it off. He's using a Snapchat filter that covers his face with the word cute all over his face, and I'm inclined to think otherwise, my brother. You look like the ordinary overweight quarterback I'd see playing football back in my high school days. You dropped the ball ages ago, though. Sharky also goes ahead and sends a one free pick Yu-Gi-Oh card. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never once opened a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my life. I just want to say that I have always preferred Pokemon and Magic over Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not even familiar with a single thing related to Yu-Gi-Oh, unless you're talking about Kaiba. And also, Sharky, sending this image to a child who's 4 years younger than you is disgusting, and you're weird for this, Sharky. I challenge you to a duel with your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'll use my Chris Hansen card that I created. Now, on top of everything you've seen, Sharky has the gall to talk about them only teasing and not sending any images in return. Sharky, you're an adult. You're 18, requesting explicit favors from someone 4 years younger than you, a child. You're nasty. Go take a shower, because green auras and flies are looking absolutely disgusting on you right now. You are so gross. Get help and do better, and learn that children cannot consent. So aside from virtually kissing this victim and pretending to have a raspy Eboy voice and persona, doxing is also on that list, and we'll get to that doxing part soon. What else has Sharky done besides these other horrible things? Well, he has also sent explicit photos to this victim of his hot dog when he was supposedly underage. Now, this is factually incorrect. Remember earlier at the start of the video, we had seen Sharky's VRChat bio, and it very clearly stated that he was 18. He also told the victim himself that he was 18. On top of that, he has 06 in his username. It all makes sense to me that he is 18 years old, but what doesn't make sense is the fact that Sharky is trying to justify sending this explicit photo to the victim of his hot dog by stating that he suddenly...
I don't think it counts as CPF or both.
This is obviously a lie and a way to try to dance around the law. It's a horrible excuse, and also you're still sending explicit photos to a child victim while being 18. You're committing a felony, especially the felony of solicitation of a child online through explicit means. Sharky, I have bad news, dude. You're cooked. The police are hot on your Eboy tail, and you did violate the law by sending this child a photo of yourself while you were 18. You're currently 18 years old, you're freshly turned an adult, and the first thing you do is get into VRChat with a child and try to do things with them and send them explicit photos. You have thrown your life away before it has truly even begun. Now, to make matters much worse, is that to demonstrate he can dox someone, he doxes this very child victim that he's hanging with to prove that he can, quote, and knows how. He deletes this dox and claims that it's morally questionable to dox someone below the age of consent. Sharky, you are a disgusting, dirty human being. You're not even a human at this point. You're predator trash. Predator filth.
Only reason I took you to that world race because I didn't think you believed me when I said I could dox, so that's why I took you there, so I could do it in front of your face. Hopefully me telling you something about yourself in a 30-mile radius tells you something.
You need to learn early, and you need to learn right now that this is unacceptable behavior. You are by definition a predator, and you have barely started your journey as an adult. Now we get to add doxing and predatory behavior to the list of the horrible things that you have done. It's despicable, and you need to do better now. Getting back to Sharky lying about his age, thankfully we actually learn more about Sharky through the victim's screenshots of their mutual servers. In this screenshot of a mutual server, we can see Sharky states his own age, location, gender, and hobbies. Now it's very unfortunate for Sharky because this tells us a little more about his true age and also his true intentions. Also, it just kind of shows how this dude's brain has got to be at least pebble-sized for lying like this. I won't even lie. I'm sorry for the roast. It just feels so deserved, dude. If I meet this guy, I have to ask him if he's a big fan of any of the Alien or Predator games. Also, no, he's looking for friends, but I think he's looking for a little bit more than that. Emphasis on the little part of that sentence. Also, he's from Scotland? You're just a wee lamb, lassie. Or at least, I guess you like wee lambs? I don't know, man. Now, what else does Sharky like? Well, other than being a Diddy 2.0, he seems to really enjoy anime. Anime. The verse where creativity thrives, dungeons, demons, dragons, and characters that look like children that are somehow thousands of years old. This is a perfect place for a degenerate such as Sharky, anime Discord Paradise Isle. Now I hear some of you saying, Celestials, there are anime out there that aren't like that, and to do that, I say, trust me, I know. I love Attack on Titan, Seraph of the End, Demon Slayer, all great animes for the action, but given Sharky's personality and actions, I think he watches anime probably for the wrong reasons. Quickly, I want to say that there was multiple occasions where Sharky had actually kissed this victim in VR inappropriately. I can't show you the footage because of the Power Rangers audio. It would probably get me copyrighted because you know how YouTube is with the copyright system, but it's just overall really disgusting to see how passionate he truly is about doing things with a child.
Look at me.
Seeing the several disgusting instances of Sharky doing these things with a victim, I decided that it's time to speak to the victim directly and hear it from the source of it all.
I was there by myself. I was just bored, and I've been playing Vrchat recently because, I don't know, I've been seeing Ratgrave's videos, and they were really funny. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah. So you just decided to get into it yourself, basically. I got you.
And there was Sharky, who was that black and blue fairy thing, and he kept coming up to talk to me, and it was. I didn't think anything of it because it's like Vrchat.
The one that he threatened to dox with, or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he kept talking about wanting to go watch something, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go watch something soon." And I thought he meant as in real life. But then he asked me, and he was like, "Do you want to watch something with me, like a movie?" And I was like, "You know what? Sure." Like
just out of the blue, he just all of a sudden asked you that?
Yeah, he was like. Because I think everyone else was getting to their own conversations, and he just said to me, "Do you want to go watch a movie together?" And I was like, "Okay," because I didn't really think anything of it. I guess it's what people do in Vrchat. And then at first he put me in the he dropped a portal to the YouTube place where you can just only watch YouTube videos.
I know what you're talking about, the YouTube homeworld. Yeah.
And he said my location. And he was like,
"What?"
Because we were just conversating. We were conversating, and then he said, "Oh, you live in, my borough, which is I don't really know how to explain what a borough is, but it's basically where you live in the UK." And then he said, "Oh, do you live near this place? Do you live near this place?" Because he said two, and I was like. Surely I don't live because I didn't think I lived that close to them, but when I searched it up, it was in fact a 30-minute radius to my location, where I live. And then he was kind of yeah, I just didn't think you believed me, or that's why I wanted to prove it to you.
So he just dropped your location just like that out of or somewhere close to your location, just like it was nothing. That's crazy.
And he was like, "Yeah, loads of people don't really believe me when I tell them I can dox people." Oh, and in the Black Cat, he told me he doxes because he dropped a sticker.
Well, that's weird considering that he ends up being one himself. What a big hypocrite.
Literally. What? Bro, it was so. Ugh. Why would you have it as a sticker?
Does that mean he should dox himself at this point? It sounds like if he's gonna be a hypocrite.
Yeah, it's. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'd feel so unsafe if someone just dropped my location like that. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
I was literally texting my friend who I'm matching JoJo profile pictures with, and I was like, "This guy is literally just doxed me." Yeah, no, it was just crazy though, because he just dropped my location, about where I live, 30 minutes away from me, and then I told him, "How do you do that?" And he said he used something called Sharkwire or Wireshark, one of those two. I don't know. And he didn't tell me how he actually did it, but it was really scary. Doxing a
exactly.
Really,
that's the part.
Definitely.
That's the insane part to me is that he's doxing a child and thinks that it's some sort of flex. What?
Like, and then he told me he deleted it because he said apparently something about morals or rules, and I was thinking maybe we could watch like Midsummer, like a horror movie, and he was like, "Oh, it's really late. I don't want to watch a horror movie." I was
Oh
like,
my
"Okay, then."
goodness, and he's a crybaby.
And then he was like to me, "Oh, you don't even you haven't named one that I've watched." Then he put on Kim Possible, and
Okay.
that was pretty normal. It was kind of weird, but
Yeah.
it was normal. Um, anyways, I'll skip to when it
But
got to Power Rangers.
that also kind of shows that he's not exactly from your generation, as he's almost claiming to say, because if he's
Yeah,
watching Kim Possible and watching what was the other one you were going to say? Power Rangers. Power Rangers is an older show, even I'd say before
yeah.
almost my time. So
Mm.
that also just kind
And
of shows how old he is in a sense, though.
and he knew a lot of the like names from them. Like he
Hmm.
definitely knew something about
Yeah.
Power Rangers. He was very educated, which was a bit
That's
that was
weird.
for
Okay, so well, hold on. So he just randomly out of the blue, while you're sitting down watching Power Rangers, watching the yellow ranger do a backflip or whatever they do.
yeah.
He just adds you on Discord out of the blue. He's like, oh hey, I'm gonna add you on Discord.
Yeah.
Like what?
It was
Excuse
really
me?
it was so
What?
it was he didn't even ask. He was just like, "I'm gonna add you
Oh,
on Discord."
he
And I
didn't
was
even
like,
ask. He just stated, I'm gonna add you on Discord. Like
like,
what the
bro, I was
frick?
just has been in like 3 relationships since this happened. This happened on what, the 3rd, maybe? Yeah, the 3rd of February.
Oh,
It's
in
the
2 days
5th.
he's been in 3 relationships. Oh my goodness,
Like,
dude.
and he shows me his face. Oh no, wait, before that, because I keep forgetting to tell people this. He told me he was gonna show me a face pic. I had Discord closed. I was literally just trying to watch the Power Rangers because I was tired. And he told me he accidentally sent me a pic. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see it.
What?
And I still had the thought he was 18 here. And he was like, yeah, sorry, I would have been in so much trouble if you had seen that. I'm so grateful you didn't see that.
What?
Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yeah,
How do
I
you
didn't see it, don't worry.
accidentally
Like,
send someone that? Also, that means you still have it in your camera roll. That's disgusting.
he sent me a picture of his face, like you see. Uh, he looks interesting,
Yeah,
you know?
I wrote in my script that his head kind of looked like a melon. I don't know if that's kind of. Also, he has the cute
Yeah.
Snapchat filter all over his face. Brother, my brother, if you're watching this, you are not cute. Please stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that is just crazy. He also had no clue at all that I was like clipping any of this. He has no idea until this video comes out. He has no clue that I was like clipping any of this. He doesn't know I took a screenshot of his face.
Yeah.
He deleted all of like his chats. I sent him a picture, just one picture, and he was like, "Oh, you're really cute. You're really cute."
Oh.
And that, oh my god, because it was so late, I didn't realize that was kind of weird to say. And I was like, oh, yeah, thank you.
No, especially as an adult,
And-
saying that to a child.
Mm.
That's crazy.
By the way, I'm not actually 18, I'm 16, and I only say I'm 18 to get into 18 plus instances. Like, what a bad excuse
Sure. You
is
just
that?
suddenly switched it up. Yeah.
Later on, he then asks me, would I want him to resend that pic? And then I'm like, whoa. He then he put on an Eboy avatar, an ERP avatar, you know, those freaky ones. Ugh. Yeah. And he came up to my little character who was just standing there, and he kissed it, and he was like, hey. Like, what are you doing?
So you did. So wait, you only knew this guy for how long? And he started doing this to you?
Not even a day. This
Not
was
even a
literally-
day, and he's just started kissing
Not
you out of
even
it.
an
Oh
hour.
my goodness, dude! What the?
I knew this guy an hour max, maybe not even that. And this guy was trying to kiss
And he
my
took
VR
you to
chat.
a movie world, and he was trying to kiss you and trying to send you deep.
Whoa.
What the?
Yes. It doesn't even. This is literally not even. This is like tip of the iceberg so far. Like he. Yeah. So yeah. No, because that's like CP. You know, cheese pizza, really bad.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and I got this in the clip. If you, I think you've probably seen it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, I don't think it's technically CP if we're both right? And I'm like, no, it is. It is
Ugh.
CP still, you know. And then he comes up to my character and he's like, well, if I don't snitch and you don't snitch, who's gonna know?
Well, unfortunately, Sharky, now everybody knows the horrible things you have done. After talking with the victim, it became super evident that this guy needed to get off of Vrchat before he became a predator addict. We had to find him, so finding him and confronting him is what we shall do. Or at least, I wanted to. I had managed to join this victim's mutual server, the e-girl server, and tracked Shark down. I knew he had seen my message because he was on phone at the time, and unfortunately, he left that mutual server and blocked me like a coward. Sharky was brave enough to get with a kid and do things with her, but not brave enough to face repercussions and speak to me like an adult. Truly disgusting. Man, and I was going to bring Jimbo along for a confrontation too. Sorry Jimbo, we'll get another chance in the future. Sharky's dark secret is switching out girlfriends daily and taking advantage of children while being a freshly turned adult. It is a miserable path for someone to go down to become addicted to. It is a route of misery for others around you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope this video spreads like wildfire and helps the victim out, and people finally realize who this Sharky guy is so they can stop him from becoming a fully fledged active predator. And please remember to stay safe and report the preds to the hotline, and join my Discord server if you want to file a report to spread awareness about a case, or if you just want a safe space to chill. And goodbye everybody.